Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to your English class. I'm Miss Jocelyn Flores, and in the lesson of today, we're going to use your guided book. So, as you can see here, this is your guided book, and you're going to open it at the end of it. It's at the end in the workbook part. We're going to work today here on unit number 6, in grammar rules in the workbook part. So, we are going to focus here. This is page W32. This is page W32, okay? So, what I am going to do here, or what I am going to do in this lesson, I am going to give you a brief summary of the things that we were working on previous classes, okay? So, I am going to remember you that we are working with simple present. We already were with the negative form. And last week we worked with yes-no question answers. As you can see here we have two boxes that it's going to be very, very helpful for us. And I am going to try to explain in a better way this. So, as you can see here's the structure. How can we form a sentence in step by step, okay? So you have to pay attention because for one of you could be very helpful this. Okay, so here we have full form and short forms. You have to remember that this is forma completa, forma cortita, forma cortada, okay? So, the structure or the formula says that we need to use a subject. But you can say that, Miss, I don't know what is a subject. Ustedes me podrían decir, Miss, no sé lo que es un subject. Okay, let's see the example. So, a subject are all the words that you have at the beginning of the sentence, okay? Los subjects son pronombres personales en español y están al principio de toda oración. Es la persona a la que necesitamos, ¿ya? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they are subjects, okay? And then we have a plus, that is un más. And apart from the subject, we're going to use the words do not, or don't, or does not, or doesn't. So, and finally, we're going to use the base form of the verb, okay? What is a base form of the verb? Is the verb or the action that doesn't have conjunctions, okay? I don't know, you said play, not playing or played, okay? ¿Qué es lo que es la forma base del verbo? Es aquella acción que no está siendo conjugada, ¿ya? Que solo se ocupa como el verbo en bruto, en presente. So, we have the subject, I need to know that the word I goes with do not, okay? I do not play soccer, but I could use a short form that is don't. I don't play soccer, okay? Then you have you are going to use it with do not again. You're going to use it like this. I, you, we, you, they, all those words, you're going to use it with do not, okay? El I, you, we, you, they, todos los van a usar con esas palabritas do not. No puedo poner doesn't or does not. So, you do not like tennis. In the short form, you don't like tennis. In he, she, and it, we're going to use does not, okay? Are the only three that we're going to use it with does not. Son solo estos tres pronombres personales que hacen referencia a la tercera persona singular en las cuales nosotros vamos a utilizar las frases does not. Si vuelvo a insistir, sale un you, un we, un they, no debemos utilizar does not. So, he does not study music. Short form, he doesn't study music. She does not like math. Short form, she doesn't like math. Okay, we're going to start with the rule number 1. Says, we make the negative form of the simple present with do not or does not plus the base form of the verb. Example, we do not study French at school. She does not speak Russian. Rule number 2, we use does not with third person singular, he, she, and it. She does not like math. My grandpa does not play video games. Now, rule number 3, we use do not with all the other persons. It's very important that I do not like rock music. You do not live near here. We do not have math on Mondays. They do not teach at our school. And finally, rule number 4, we make short forms with do or does plus an apostrophe T. We use short forms more often than full forms. Esto es bastante interesante. Los americanos por lo general siempre utilizan las versiones más cortas, ¿ya? Cabe mencionar de que estas versiones más cortas son tanto un aspecto informal más allá que formal. ¿Ya? Si nosotros queremos escribirle una carta al director o aplicar a algún trabajo, por ningún motivo ocupar short form, siempre ocupar las formas que no están en contracción. Okay, so we do not play tennis at school. My sister doesn't like geography. Okay, here we have a warning and says, in English, we do not add an S to the negative form of the verb in third person singular. Example, he doesn't play baseball. Not, for no reason, he doesn't plays baseball. Recuerden que cuando tenemos la tercera persona singular, que son solo 3 letras, he, she, and it, nosotros por ningún motivo después del doesn't o después del does, vamos a ocupar una S en el verbo. Recuerden que este es un auxiliar que ayuda a la acción, ¿ya? Presten atención al ejemplo. Okay, next part. Yes, no questions and short answers. Now we're going to ask. We're going to use the same subjects, the same words, the same do and does, and we're going to change a little bit, in the complement, in the base form. So here we have yes, no question, and we have short answer. One could be affirmative, the other one could be negative. So, do I work? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Remember that this is a question that I do myself, but it's the other person that answers for me, okay? And in this part, do you like math? Yes, I do. No, I don't. It's the other person that asks me, and I am going to answer myself. I am going to answer to the other person. For that reason, it's like this. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Does he like PE? Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. Does he study Spanish? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Does it open at 9 a.m.? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Do we have work? Yes, you do. No, you don't. Do you like art? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Do you speak Chinese? Yes, they do. No, they don't, okay? As you can see here we have the same structure as here, but in a different order. So now you're going to use at the beginning, do or does. Then you're going to use a subject. It could be I, you, he, she, it, whatever you want. And then you're going to use a base form of the verb. And in the answers, in the short answers, you're going to use yes, then a subject pronoun. Then you could use do or does, positive, or you could use no, subject pronoun, don't or doesn't, negative, okay? Remember that positive, negative in short answers. Rule number 1, we make the interrogative form of the simple present with do or does plus subject plus base form of the verb. Examples, do you have PE on Thursdays? Does Josie walk to school with you? Number 2, we make affirmative short answers with yes plus subject pronoun plus do or does. Example, do we have PE on Thursday? Yes, I do. ¿Por qué es distinto acá? Recuerden que es la tercera persona a la que les está preguntando a ustedes y son ustedes mismos los que responden. Por eso es un yes, I do. Does Josie walk to school with you? Yes, she does. Rule number 3, we make negative short answers with no plus subject pronoun plus don't or doesn't. Examples, do we have PE on Thursday? No, I don't. Does Mark walk to school with you? Does Mark walk to school with you? No, he doesn't. Okay, boys and girls, remember that in classes you can ask all your doubts, all your questions. Now it's time to make some exercise, okay? So we are going to focus here on page W34, page W34, page W34. And we're going to do exercise 3. This exercise we're going to do. Then we're going to do exercise 4, and finally we're going to do exercise 5, okay? Okay, boys and girls, I hope that you understand everything. And I am going to remember again that if you have questions, if you have doubts, you have classes to ask, all that, and I am going to answer all your questions. I hope that you have a great day, a great week, and great holidays too. Hope to see you next class. Bye bye, kids.